And we're here at another very successful SailJuice Winter Series. And I just want to say congratulations, first of all, before you introduce yourself. It was really good that the event went ahead, because I guess some people were doubting. And I think hopefully lots more sailing's going to happen this year. But can you tell me who you are, where you come from, and what you sailed?
My name is Nigel Bird, and we sail with my wife Andy. And
I was that saved me a question, because I was thinking to ask that, because it's really nice to see people sailing as a family with the same sail name, but nobody ever wants to make assumptions and get it wrong, especially when it's recorded and straight up on YouTube.
Now, we've sailed together for many years now, and we get on very well in the boat most of the time.
Most of the time. You're allowed to speak as well. But we have the cruise union.
No, we'd say we get on very well. We've come back into the Enterprise over the winter series because last year the Enterprise Nationals were cancelled. So we thought, what can we do? So we bought a 200.
Yep.
And went to our first 200 event. First beat to the windward mark. This is easy. First round. After that, it got very, very hard.
So you prefer the Enterprise?
An awful lot of swimming.
Yeah, we come back into the end for a rest.
An awful lot of swimming, but no, we've had a very good time. I've sailed Enterprises now for 50 plus years.
Well, when I first started, that was it. You had mirrors with red sails, you had Enterprises with
Fireflies,
with blues and Fireballs, and it's really nice to see these classes going so strong. One of the other questions was, where are you from? Because you didn't sign in for a sailing club.
We are RYA members.
I'm an RYA member, but I also have a sailing club.
What it was that we used to be a member of a very nice sailing club on the south coast that was getting very expensive to be a member of when you were only sailing there twice a year.
I can understand.
We did it for our son, who came through Oppies, Fevers and 29ers, and we've had the satisfaction of knowing that he was a Fever world champion.
Brilliant.
And we stayed there until we decided that £700 a year for 2 or 3 times
for 2 or 3 sails
was a bit expensive. And then somebody said, well, why don't you become a member of the RYA? It still gives you can enter events and things, because we didn't actually want to join a club because in the Thames Valley, unfortunately, the Enterprises are dying.
Well, hopefully after this, it's a very competitive boat. Maybe a few more will come in.
Well, today is a real stall at Savarfity. The Jacksons and Paul Young have been around for a long time, so it's just nice to see them again, and both of the Jacksons on the water. And but I say there are so many choices of boats now. Yeah, as you could see by the classes
entry
today.
Here, there's a huge number of boats. Do you think the conditions today suited the Enterprise?
Perfect.
Why is that, for people who don't know? This is your chance to sell the class for people who are sailing at similar venues.
The Enterprise is always an advantage if it's lighter.
So the lighter and maybe the flat water,
or the fact that the Enterprise is such a boat for roll tacking.
Yeah, there's a lot of tacks today.
Well, we didn't find that many. We kept it in a straight line and kept it going mainly. But the Enterprise for a roll tacking, there's very few boats that can match it for just whip in and whip out very quickly.
And what do you think's next for you guys? Because we've got a little bit of uncertainty, but hopefully a few more of these events.
Oh yes, we do
the Bloody Mary.
Hoping to do the Bloody Mary and King George, maybe Oxford as well.
Yep.
That would probably be our bit for this year, and then we'll start going back into the 200.
Yeah. So what happens? The Ent sits on the driveway and has a fight with the 200
in my mother-in-law's garage over most of the year, and the 200 sits on our driveway at home.
No, we're going to do the big events in the end.
So what you're telling me is you don't want to risk doing any swimming until it's slightly warmer.
Exactly that.
No, it's fun. We get on well in it, and it is a good boat to sail and good boat to race, and it's just nice to have a blue sail rather than all the off-whites that are around.
I think the future of sails is probably black with the way technology goes.
It is, yeah.
But there we go. Well, have a safe trip home. Really glad to see you, and hopefully see you next event.
And we hope everyone else can still come along and do all the rest of the events as well. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Me too.